Welcome back, everyone, for another edition of Jurisprudence by Jenn. I apologize for my voice. I have been sick for the past couple days, but I wanted to make sure to get another video out to you guys and continue our discussion of the custody factors. I am Jennifer Dickwis, and I am an attorney here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I own a law firm known as JD Law, where I focus my practice in the areas of family law and general civil law. I am now going to address the third factor in our video series looking at the 16 factors a judge considers during an evaluation of a custody case. So if you missed the first two videos, please make sure you go back, check those out. They are on our YouTube channel. They also are posted on our website, so you can make sure that you get to see them as soon as possible. This week, when we address factor number 3, we are going to be looking at what is the parental duties performed by each party on behalf of the child. As always, I have to put out my disclaimer that I am not able to provide any specific legal advice related to any case, including your case, in these videos, but I am able to go over general information related to the law and what the current law is. If you do have a legal question that is specific to your current and ongoing situation, or if you need more information related to your individual case, please contact me by phone at 412-295-8066 or email me at jennifer@jdlawpa.com, and we could go over any of the specifics related to your case. I do want to mention at this point that I service multiple counties. Just because I'm located in Pittsburgh doesn't mean that I don't go to other counties. I service Allegheny, Beaver, Butler, Westmoreland, Lawrence, Washington, Greene, and Fayette. So just because you're not right directly in Pittsburgh doesn't mean that we can't talk, doesn't mean that I can't help you. So in many households, each parent completes some specific set of duties for the child, while the other parent may complete a totally different set of tasks. There are two situations where this may not be an unequal balance. The first is when one parent is a stay-at-home parent. And we do see this a lot still. One parent leaves the workforce to care for their young children, and they are home and they provide 90% of the day-to-day care of their child. And the second is when the parents have never lived in the same household, which is also a very common occurrence nowadays. So when we look at a parent's primary role as the stay-at-home provider, their role typically involves completing all of the tasks for the children. They will take care of getting the child up and ready for school. They will get the children to school on time. They will pick them up for school. They will drive them to all of their activities, all of their doctor's appointments, ensure they're eating meals. They will be in charge of their complete schedule. They typically will communicate with the other parent, with the coaches, with the teachers about what's going on in the child's life, but they are the coordinator. They are the runner of the schedule. This setup does not mean that the other parent isn't involved. The other parent may attend all activities, but the stay-at-home parent is the guardian of the calendar. The other parent may be still in the loop, may know what's going on every moment of every day. It doesn't mean they are incapable of providing the type of care that the stay-at-home parent does either. It's just the setup that the two parents have arranged. The only difference is the working parent may not be aware of all the intricacies, the little tiny things of day-to-day life at home with the children, because that is why there is a stay-at-home parent. And the working parent probably has never had to deal with it. The other scenario where we see a very strict division of parental duties comes when two parents do not and have not ever shared the same household. The child may have two completely different schedules or routines at these different households. One parent may be in charge of taking care of all of the medical appointments. Another parent may attend all of the parent-teacher conferences. The court is not interested in specifically what each parent does on the day-to-day, but more whether each parent is involved on some level and what their level of involvement is. The court is also interested in whether the parents easily share information about the child with the other parent. Is there a good flow? Is there a good level of communication between the parties? If one is clearly uninvolved, then it may not be in the best interest of the child to have that parent be their primary custodian, especially if that parent is not willing to become involved on the level that is required for a primary custodian. Again, be reminded that a judge can choose to weigh this factor and all of the factors as much or as little as he or she wants. So just because you may feel that the other parent is never involved and doesn't take the time that you take with the child, it doesn't mean the judge will weigh it against that parent's interest. Everything and all of these factors is dependent on what the judge sees from their perspective as they try to come up with a solution that fits your family and is the best interest of the child, which is always going to be the number one goal. So just because it's may not be balanced, or maybe it is balanced, either way the judge can look at it however they see fit. Thank you for tuning in again to Jurisprudence by Jenn. We will be back next week or later this week to address factor number 4. If you have any questions, hop on over to our webpage at jdlaw.com and send us an inquiry. You may email me at jdlawpa.com or you may call at 412-295-8066. Just remember, if you need specific legal advice, you must contact me directly. Thanks again, and we will see you next week.